Anyone with a spare computer? For people to send money? The cryptography behind Bitcoin is based on the SHA-256. In theory, a fan tracker could control more than half of all the bitcoins needed in accidents. What is the Bitcoin meaning? Mining is the process that maintains the Bitcoin's network and also how new coins are brought into existence. Bitcoins can currently be 100 millions of the Bitcoins is known as a Stuffy. Convert to another currency. Bitcoin was created as a way for people to send money over the internet. There have been several high-profile cases of Bitcoin exchange being hacked and funds being stolen. But these services invariably stored the digital currency on behalf of customers. What was hacked in these cases was the website and not the Bitcoin's network. Of course, the eventual arrival of particle quantum computing could break it all. Much cryptography relies on mathematical calculations that are extremely hard for current computers but quantum computers work very differently and may be able to excuse them in. All transactions are publicly broadcast on the network and miners bundle large collections of transactions targets into blocks by completing a copyright. Bitcoin is a digital currency which operates free of any central control of oversight of banks or governments. Instead, it relies on peer-to-peer software and cryptography.
On Facebook, easy step-by-step user guide.
Every transaction is publicly broadcast to the network and shared from node to the node. Every 10 minutes or so, these transactions are collected together by miners into a group called a block and added permanently to the block. In truth, there is no such thing as a Bitcoin or a wallet, just agreement among the network about ownership of the coin.
Easy step-by-step guide.
A private key is used to prove ownership of funds of the network when making a transaction.
Sheet size can be
Cryptography behind Bitcoins has based on the SHA-250. In theory, if an attacker could control more than half of all Bitcoins needed,
signals, predications, score.
a realistic problem is that Bitcoins operates without any central authority. Because of this, anyone making an error with the transaction on their wallet has no resource.
Examines all of the research services
But these services
issued by
invariably stole
friends
the digital currency on behalf of customers. What was the hack? These cases was the website and not the Bitcoin network.
Look at the whole range of signals based on the user past behaviors.
When Bitcoin was first launched, it was possible to almost
The signals attempt
instantly
to guess all the
mine a coin using even a basic computer.
particular stories. If they share it with
Miners also choose which transactions to bundle into a block, so fees
for step
of varying amount are added by the sender as an incentive.
the algorithm generates
Once all coins have been mined,
for each
these fees will continue as an incentive for meaning of continued.
predictions.
This needed as it provided the infrastructure of the Bitcoin network. Who invented Bitcoins? Who invented Bitcoins?
Facebook is primarily a social networks on online place where people
In 2008, the domain name
socialize and share things of common interest.
organized was brought and an academic
This is one of the
white
reasons
paper
why
limit.
these posts from someone's personal account
The following year, the software decreased, dissolved, and the paper was finished and released publicly, launching the Bitcoin network on 9 January 2009. Nakamoto continued working on the project with the virus developers
so the best way to
until
ensure
2010,
that people heard what you
when he or she withdrew from the project and left it to its own device.
that they consider you an influence.
The real identity of Nakamoto has never been
It's easy to make money on
revealed, and they have not made any public statement in years. Now the software is open source,
Facebook. Give your audience
meaning that anyone can view, use, or contribute to the code for free. Many companies and organizations work to improve the software, including MIT.
your own experience on Facebook by sharing.
What are the problems with Bitcoin?
By sharing and string of
What are the problems with Bitcoin?
excellent posts. Interesting links.
There have been several citizens
succeed as
of Bitcoins,
an
including
individual, you
that
should
the
build
mining system
up
is
an area
enormous.
of industry where you can become recognized as an expert.
The University of Cambridge has an online
The
calculator
primary goal of your
that
Facebook
tracks emergency
page should
consumption
provide a place where people can get to know you.
and at the beginning of 2021
Like your content,
it was estimated to use over 100
in time that means
terawatt hours
they will
annually.
trust you and ultimately they
For perspective, in
will be happy to spend money to buy
2016,
something from you.
the United Kingdom used 304
Number one,
terawatt hour in total.
selling items in the Facebook marketplace, Facebook buy and sell groups.
The cryptocurrency has also been linked in criminality, with the critics pointing out the
Geographical area,
being a perfect way to make black market transaction.
geographical area
In reality, cash has provided this function
products for
for
sale.
centuries,
For
countries,
instance,
and the
you can
public
set it to
large of
display
bitcoins may
goods for
actually be
sale
a tool for
within a
law
fixed distance of your
enforcement.
home. You can also filter by place.
More on what is Bitcoin and how does it work.
Share from your Facebook.
Sense of relief as earthquakes,
Many businesses
harmful chips hidden on
discovered that this
circuit
can be
board
tricky. It is not
revealed by
even
their power use.
a high enough
Why is the UK government getting into NFT
posts
and
to
is
appear
it a good
in your
idea?
followers' news feeds.
Who invented Bitcoins? In 2008, the domain name
Considered
org was brought
some adding Facebook
and an academic white paper
improve the reach
titled
of your
Bitcoins,
sales
a paper to
posts,
paper
but do not
was
forget
uploaded.
to build up an organic audience. The bulk of your posts
The other one
cannot be
by the name
sales
Satoshi
oriented.
Nakamoto wrote
They need to be
root problem with
valuable or
conventional
entertaining to your potential audience.
currencies is all the trust that required to make it work. The central bank must be trusted, not debase the currency. But the history of fiat currencies is full of branches of that trust.
Once you have created a base of supporters,
The following year of software described in the paper was finished and released, publicly launching the Bitcoin network on 9 January 2009. Nakamoto continued working on the project with
operate a Facebook group
various developers
in your
until 2010,
page.
when he or she withdrew from the project and left to its own
Can
devices.
be particularly useful if you share information.
Meaning the process, the maintenance, the Bitcoins network also have new coins.
Encouraging member